Hi everyone. Let me just turn the volume up. There we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Where is everyone periscoping in from? Write it below. Let me know where everyone is. That's right. And to get these hearts that you see, hey Caris, hi Hannah. What you need to do to get the hearts is you just tap on the screen and then all the hearts come up. Hello everyone. Where are you? Oh, we've got some US, Manchester, love it. Hong Kong, hello Hong Kong. Hi Daniel. Oh, lots of Colchester there. So we've got some Essex people in the house. I love it. Another Essex. Hi Danny. I'm just trying to look at everyone's names and figure out if I know who everyone is. Buckinghamshire, yes, I'm in Bedfordshire, near you. Okay, so while we're just waiting for more people to log on to the Periscope, so just some top tips how to use Periscope. You can see some people that are inviting their followers. All you need to do is swipe the screen to the right, and then it comes up share, and you can pick share with followers, share on Facebook, share on Twitter, whichever you want to do. To get the little hearts that you can see people doing, all you need to do is double tap, well not even double tap, just tap on the screen, and then, oh, I can see my thing people are, okay, and then you'll see all the hearts come in as well. Perfect. Hi, hi, hi. So let's just let everyone share away a little bit, or we can say hello. Hello in North Wales. Okay, so the purpose of this Periscope today is hi Anne-Marie, is I have built a huge organisation from the comfort of my home through social media, and I want to share with you top tips that I've been doing, little nuggets that I've learnt along the way, and just have a bit of a live Q&A where you can post below, you write your questions below, and I can help answer it. The good thing about Periscope is you can I can actually show you things live on my Facebook. It might be a little bit blurry, but you'll kind of get the gist of it. And as I'm just doing this, this is my Facebook profile, and this is attraction marketing already, because look how positive and attracting my Facebook looks. Just from that, they don't even know what I'm doing, but I've got a really vibrant, energetic Facebook. Let's start with the questions. I have things that I want to go through with you already, but any questions that you have, so if you're in the network marketing world, write them below and we'll answer and we'll do live Q&As. So how do you attract a big stream of new people to your Instagram and Facebook? Okay, so this takes time. You need to build up your networks. The first thing that I'll say is that you need to use a network that you currently have. If you're on Facebook, for example, and you have 200 friends, that is absolutely perfect. Do not think someone that has 3,000 friends is going to get a head start, because they're not. Because your success is down to you. It's down to that individual, okay? So they might have 3,000 people on their Facebook, but if they're not doing anything with it, it doesn't matter. So if you're starting with just 200 people on your Facebook, use that as your contact list, okay? What we're doing here is no different to how they used to network market back in the 80s, the 90s. The thing that we have already on social media is that we already have a contact list built for us to start using already. That's the only difference. And what you want to be doing each day is adding to that contact list, not spamming people, but adding to that contact list. It's going to take time. You're not going to be one of these people that just adds 50, 100, 150 people a day. You're going to do it slowly, and you're going to build them relationships up. So say you're on 200 people already. You want to just be looking for mutual friends with people, 1, 2, up to 5 people in common, so you don't know them that well, and just be adding them. That's what you want to do. If you want to use your colder market on Facebook, I'm going to show you exactly what I do, okay? So I'm going to turn it around. So I use, oh, this is really, here we go. So there's lots of groups on Facebook. So for example, let's type in beauty, okay? Type in beauty, you click search all results on beauty, and then you're going to click groups. Okay, and it's going to come up loads of different groups that have the word beauty in it, for example. Okay, so what I usually do is I have a little browse. So a lot of these are with the company that I'm already in. So for example, let's have a look at this one, Beauty Bloggers. It's got 9,000 members in it. So what I would do is I'd open this group. I do not post in groups. Do not post in groups. You do not need to do that. But what you can do, look at this number here. 9,715 people that you can talk to. So what I would do is I open up that list and it shows me all these people. Now what I actually do is I have a quick look if anyone jumps out at me and I think they've got a really friendly smile. I like just their profile picture, a nice selfie, you can tell they're looking after themselves, and I might add a few people because we've got a group in common. I might add a few people. And then do you know what? Pluck up the courage and so this person here. Okay, we're in the same group here. Okay, we've got some mutual friends, so I'm not going to message her, as I can see a lot of my team are friends of her. I don't want to tread on any toes. But what you do is you can message and just say, so this person's called Hi Kelly. Hi Kelly, just came across your profile. We're in the same group. I love your Facebook. It's really inviting. Leave it there. So you're just complimenting people. You're not talking about the business. And so this person's a makeup artist as well. You're not talking about the business. You are purely building relationships. Facebook is a massive platform to do just that. There's 2.1 billion active social media accounts for you to start using, for you to start building the relationships. Don't spam people. You don't need generic scripts. You do not need to do that. You want to personalise things. You want to find people, you want to message them, and you want to compliment them. So you're not going in with a hard business sell. All you're doing is building that nice relationship with other people. And as time goes on, your friend list is going to increase, your engagement is going to increase, and you're not going to be as scared to message people because you're not messaging people with a business opportunity. You're messaging people to build relationships. You're not going to have that fear there. And if you message someone and you say, love your profile, just saw them shoes, I love them, where they're from, and they don't reply back, that's okay. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is what you need to get used to. You're going to have it. Whatever you do, okay, is however you do it, you're going to have people that like it, people that don't like it, and people that ignore you. So get used to it. That is what happens. It is not a reflection on you. It's just part of the industry. It is what happens completely. Have we got any more questions below before I start going through a few of the things that I've got? I know... Do you send friend requests? So yes, I do. I don't send that many. So I've got about 3,700 friends on my Facebook, and Facebook allows you to have 5,000 friends. So I'm very selective with who I add. I don't accept that many people onto my friends list either, so I can make sure that I keep room for people that I want to have on my friends list. How do you motivate your team to believe in what you can be achieved? Okay, first of all, this is what I've learned. I've probably learned it the hard way. Motivating your team. Let me tell you now, you cannot motivate anyone. It has to come from within. You can inspire someone, you can share a story, but you cannot physically motivate someone. And what I've learned really quickly is help the people that deserve it, not need it, okay? So those that you can see are working, are doing things, spend time with them. Don't keep motivating the ones that aren't doing anything. This is a business, and you can't hold their hands all the way through it. You have to be a good leader and a good coach, but you do not do their business for them. So I say, if you have a team, a small team, a large team, if it's a small team and they're not doing anything, then you need to carry on recruiting. Stay in recruitment mode. Find the ones that want this as much as you do. Don't force it onto someone to have to want what you want to have. Find the ones that naturally want it. If you have a large team, then you're naturally going to find the ones that are doing things and the ones that aren't doing things. So work with the ones that want to go far, that want to do it, and let the ones that aren't doing anything just fall off, because their mindset isn't the same as yours, and you're going to spend so much time boosting them up. It's actually going to bring you down. It's going to bring your energy down, and then that will duplicate down into your team. So you don't motivate anyone. You inspire people and you share your tips, but you don't motivate anyone. It has to come from within. I've definitely learnt that. How many times should we post a day? Okay, this is good. So I'm going to share something with you. Let me just turn it around again. So how many times, oh look, there's Tyler, if Tyler's on the call. How many times should you post a day? So this is my daily task list that I have. So I printed this out as just an example. So every morning I read my definite purpose statement. I make sure I have 10 new contacts throughout the day. I have 3 products that I sell. I follow up from my previous day. I call 3 people within my downline. I do 3 Facebook shout outs. So this actually probably answers your question more. I do 3 Facebook shout outs. So it doesn't even have to be my first line. I just give a shout out to someone. I do 5 posts on my business page. I do 3 posts on my Hazel Calvert business page. I do at least 5 posts on my personal Facebook. But what I want to say with this, when you look at that, you might think, oh my God, that's a lot. I'm currently working full time. I have children as well. What you can do, that doesn't take long to do whatsoever. That doesn't take long to do. To do 5 posts on your normal Facebook, 5 posts on your business page or your customer group doesn't take long to do whatsoever. And the good thing about Facebook, especially if you have a business page, is you can schedule all of your posts. So you could say to yourself, right, I'm committing 15 minutes now to schedule all my posts for the next day. And then it's done and you don't have to do anything else. And I do know that you can do that on your personal Facebook now, but I don't think the update has come out for everyone yet. So Facebook make it easy for us in the sense that we can actually schedule our posts now. I just saw someone write, what do you mean by a shout out? So a shout out, I've got quite a large organisation. So what works really, really well, whether it's on my normal Facebook or in my private team groups, is that if I see someone that day that has gone above and beyond what they should do for someone else, someone that's got amazing points, someone that's done loads of sign-ups, I give them a bit of a shout out. Because people like that. I like that. I like when someone notices what I do and says, I just want to give a shout out to Hazel, she's done this today, share your top tip with how you've done that. One, it makes that person you've given a shout out to feel really good and that they're on the right track, and by doing that they're sharing a little bit of their knowledge and that will help others within the team as well. So it is all about connecting with each other and working as a team. I know you're writing questions but I haven't been reading them, so could you please pop your questions below again. What's the first thing you train your distributors on? Okay, so the first thing I want to say about this is what you have here, you have to learn skills, okay? So getting people started, prospecting people, inviting, whatever it may be, you're not going to know it straight away. You have to learn the skills, and I believe getting people started is a skill as well. Think back to when you first started. What would you need or what did you want to have that would help you? Create a checklist. Create a new starter checklist. So you've got someone that's just joined. What are you going to do for them? So for me, if I've just started with someone, I have quite a good process in the sense that someone will join me. I send them a generic breakdown of what I'm going to do for them next. So what I say to them is like, welcome aboard. We have a Sunday night training call at this time on this number. Please pop it in your diary. I'm going to add you to this group, which is for this group, which is for this. I'm then going to tag you in our new starter video, and then once you've watched it, please can you pop me a message with any questions. So what I do, I give them all the tools. I tell them where the things are to go. I have a new starter video that I get all my newbies to watch, and anyone in my organisation uses it as well. So we tag them in that. That is the first thing that I say to them to do. Watch the new starter video, because within that video what I cover off is 5 key questions that I kept getting asked and asked over and over again. So I covered it all in a video, put it into my team training group on Facebook, and it answers it. It answers, where do I find the products? How do I log on to the website? Where do I find postage? Kind of things like that. And I even do an example first post for them as well on Facebook. So everything is there for them. I give them all the basics. I let them know where the tools are. To some people, that could be quite overwhelming. To some people, it's not enough. So you're never going to get it right first time whatsoever. So what I do then is I give them time to go through the groups, to listen to the new starter video, and then I just follow up with them and to say, how are you getting on? just a quick catch up, as I really just want to go through what your goals are here. What do you want to get out of it? And then you just have that conversation and you're building a relationship at the same time. Some people say to me, I really need a call with you, and I don't mind doing that. I don't mind with my new starters doing an initial call. If people are asking for calls with me and they've been in the business months and months and months and not doing anything, I'm quite careful with my time, and I have to be quite stern with that, and I only kind of give my time to people that are actively doing something, or I can at least see that they are attempting to do things. They might just need a little bit of guidance along the way. So getting started is just a skill that you're still going to have to learn, okay? Don't worry if you haven't got it spot on yet, or you need to tweak things. This industry is trial and error all over. I'm telling you now, it's trial and error. What I do might not work for someone else. What someone else does might not work for me. You have to find your own little ways of doing things. I found my niche, and that is social media. I have my customers through social media. I build my team through social media. I coach my team through social media. I use groups for our team trainings. Everything I do is on there. And there's lots of other teams that do the same, but we have different ways of doing it. So it's just about you finding what works for you, and it is it's a law of average type thing as well. So you're going to have to keep trying things here when you're getting started, because I remember when I first joined the business, I wasn't doing what I'm doing now. What I'm doing now works. So keep at it, keep tweaking, keep trialing, and ask for feedback. I found that really works. With my newbies that I could see weren't doing too much, I asked them for feedback, what they found when they joined. I don't ever plant anything. I don't say, was it too intense for you? I never say that. I just ask them for feedback. What are their first impressions when they joined? And is there anything that you think could be added to our team groups that will help go further? That really helps. Has anyone else got any questions? I hope that I always go on. People that know me know that I talk too much. Have you got any other questions at all? Do you still invite people the traditional way of calling people, or just social media? Okay, so my whole organisation I have pretty much built on social media, but I feel it's really, really important to do the walking and talking as well. So I'm quite confident that if I'm out and about in the shops, I can have a conversation with someone about what I do, or I can say to someone, how long have you worked here? Do you enjoy your job? And it can lead on to something else. I'm quite confident in doing that as well. But I love social media. It's how I built it. And what I feel very fortunate to have is that within my upline, within my network that I have such a good mix. I have people that are like me, that completely follow social media, and I have other people that walk and talk the whole business. So for everyone in my organisation, we actually get the best of both. If someone wants to walk and talk the business, then I know exactly who to connect them to try that. Do you ask them to sell first or recruit first? So again, you're never going to get this right, because everyone is so different, okay? So one thing isn't going to work for everyone, because everyone's got a different thing of what they want to do. The best advice I can give to that is find out what they actually want from this business, why they're here, because you're going to build a network of people that just want to retail a few products. But then you're going to meet people that are like yourself, that still want to retail some products, but really want to build a strong business as well. And to give everyone straight away to say recruit, build probably won't work. You need to find out what they want from the business and be there to answer that. You want to build a very, very big team of distributors. You really do. And what I found from doing that is that you'll see the ones that are putting volume through. You'll see the ones that are naturally recruiting without much help. And then they're the ones that you want to follow up with. Explain what the next steps are. Explain how well you think they're doing, and then coach them to that. So don't go in straight away, because it can be a bit scary to people. Find out what they want from the business, then you'll be able to help and coach them better and how to get what they want out of it. So I hope that answers the question. Oh, Sarah, hi. Are you having fun in the car? Okay, any other questions? Okay, do you focus... Oh, I've already answered one of your questions. I'm going to ask someone else. How do you transition from building relationship to speaking about a business. Okay, so this is what I have actually been practicing, as I think it works really well. So you're building up a relationship, you're asking loads of questions back and forth, you're complimenting them, and then what I say is, what do you do day to day? I hope you don't mind me asking that, because I'm generally am interested. It's not a fake question. I'm quite a nosy social person, so I actually am being genuine when I ask that. And usually they'll pop an answer back and say, oh, I just work a 9 to 5 in the office, or they might say, oh, I'm a hairdresser, and then they will say to you, what do you do? And guess what that means? That means you get to talk about you and your business. So what I do is I don't talk about business until they invite me to talk about it. Really simple. It is actually that simple. It really is. Ask them questions, ask what they do day to day, and then we're just normal people, and the normal thing to do is, I do this, what do you do? There you go. There's your invite to talk about the business. And just to touch on this as well, if you're quite new, or you're finding your feet, or you're overcoming some fake fears that you have, don't worry if you don't know the compensation plan well. Don't worry if you don't know the products well. The most powerful thing you'll ever own is your own story. Stories is what get people into the business. I'm so sure of that. I really am. Your story should be based on 4 things. So when you're telling your story, you should talk about your background. You should then talk about what you didn't like. You should then talk about the solution, and then you talk about how good the future is. That is all you need to do. It really is. Because I'll do an example now for you. Okay, I'm probably going to go on a bit. But say I was talking to someone, whether it's on Facebook, face-to-face, and I said to them, oh, I used to be in the corporate world working a 9 to 5. I was that mum that literally struggled at Christmas. We had no time. Me and my partner were both working full-time. We've got a son. And it was really hard between us. Like, there'd be times where I'd cry because I'd worry about money. And I just couldn't do that anymore. I hated the thought of sending my little boy to nursery, struggling for childcare costs as it was, and having to ask family to help out because I couldn't even afford the childcare costs. That's my background. That's what I didn't like. And my solution is I came across a company that actually allowed me to build a business part-time outside of my 9 to 5. And believe it or not, it's enabled me to leave my 9 to 5. I'm now a 6-figure-a-year income earner, and my little boy has the brightest future ever. So that's my story. Or if I said, do you want to come and join this amazing opportunity? You can earn a 43% markup on everything that you sell. Anyone you introduce to the business, first of all, you can earn 5%. And then if you move up even more, you can earn 25% off your first sign, 20% off of everyone else. And then if you move up even more, you get all of that, plus you get 5% off of any breakaway executives. Okay, what one are you going to be going to more? You're going to be more connected to my story, aren't you? Okay, it really is that simple. You're going to be connected to my story, especially if I'm talking to another mum. They're going to connect with that, and they're going to say to me, I don't want to be a working mum like that anymore. I want to do what you're doing. Can you tell me more about the business? And that's what sells. Stories sell. So get your story. Everyone has a story. And some of the challenges that I get back sometimes with new people is they say to me, but Hazel, I'm not earning very much yet. I've just started. I'm not earning very much. I don't know it. I don't know everything that well. But that's still a story. How great is that to say? You say your background, you say what you don't like, and you say, but I found a company that's enabled me to build a business alongside what I'm currently doing, and I'm expanding for business partners, and I'm just so excited about that, as I've never been able to have that chance before. You don't have to mention income or anything like that. Everyone has a story, and it's the most powerful thing you're ever going to own, and people are attracted to that rather than the actual compensation plan and the products. Some people might not agree with that, but I totally think that sometimes it doesn't matter what products you have, it doesn't matter what your compensation plan. People are attracted to excitement, they're attracted to enthusiasm, and they're attracted to anything that they emotionally connect with. That is it. Any other questions? Because I can see you writing them, but because I'm talking, I'm not reading them properly. I'm sorry. Any other questions? I've got some bits that I want to go through, but I'll just see if anything else comes up. I want to know much more. That's the thing. What I love as well is that you're never ever gonna stop learning, ever. I know that in 20 years time I'm still going to be learning things from people, and I love that. Always be a student, always. Oh, I just missed that question. Sorry, I was literally reading it and then it went off the screen. Which products do you focus on? Yeah, I will. It will save into my camera roll. Which products do you focus on? Have a favourite list of them. Oh, I've missed that. So I guess it depends on the market that you're in. So when I'm from the UK, for those that are all dotted around the globe, and I found a niche that no one was really touching the smaller beauty products that we have within our company. And from my background, I came from a customer development background, so I would work on customer feedback programs, mystery shop, how retailers are performing. And so I knew that we was in a recession, and I knew how customers shopped. I knew that everyone was moving digitally, everyone was online. If you think in the UK, like even big supermarkets like Tesco, if you think about John Lewis, if you think about Boots, all these retailers, Argos, Homebase, they are all online. They talk to their customers online. They answer customer queries online. And I thought, why is no one else doing this? Or why isn't there enough people that are doing this? So I saw that and I just ran with it. I found a few products that I actually tried myself and got results for, and I shared it through social media as I knew that was the way the UK market was going. And actually, I think it's a global thing, not just a UK market. But don't forget, the success is down to you. So sometimes that doesn't even matter, because if you're determined for success, it's going to happen regardless how you do it. It might take a little bit slower, it might go faster, but that's what it is. So my advice is get to know your market. And what I did is I looked for products on our website that I hadn't seen online before as well, so I knew that I'd be the first person that would be starting to talk about it. And I'm one of these people that's really nosy, so I've already been looking at what our American region has, and I found these really cool things on there, and I want them in the UK. So now I'm literally emailing everyone asking how we can get them in the UK. So that's what you need to do. Find out what your market is. Find some products that you can't see anyone else talking about, use them first, and then share the results that you get from them. It really is that simple. Everyone's probably not laughing at me now. Is there any other questions as well? Because I always see them. I can't believe we've got 212 people. It's actually, usually you find with Periscope that people tend to drop off, so it's really good that you're getting value from this. Did you guys sell mainly the TR90 products? Oh, sorry, that's to someone else. I was going to say, because the TR90 is quite new here. Oh, Daniel, what was your question? I just saw your Facebook. Hold on. Oh, no, that's different. That's different. But no, I haven't asked him about that yet. Can anybody use a business group? Should I show you my business page? That might help. So my business page, I just want to give you some basics with a business page. They're really, really challenging to build up. You have to be consistent with it. You have to. Every single day you have to be posting. You have to be consistent, because Facebook is so clever, and well, clever to make money, is that they don't allow what you're putting out there to reach everyone that's liked your business page, because they want you to pay for it. So the only way to gain that engagement is to make sure you've got people commenting on it. And I believe it's something like 3 comments boosts it up a certain percentage, and then if one person comments on 3 different posts, it boosts it up even more. It's really clever how they've done it. But then, and you know what I love about Facebook as well? Just think back to when he was in university and no one came, only a couple of people literally was going to talk about doing Facebook, and now look at what's happened to it. Jump on to the trends. That's what you need to do. But anyway, I'm going off topic. So let me just turn this. So business pages, I'll show you mine. So this is my business page, and it's got nearly 5,000 likes on it. So what I do with my business page, as you can see, I do not mention anything about the company I am with, because people buy from people. They don't buy from companies. People buy from real people. So I have a pinned post that I was in Portugal then, and I was just saying how excited I was to leave my 9-to-5 job, and I always leave that on there because it gets lots of interest, because people are like, I want to leave my 9-to-5 job, what has she done to do that? So then I'll do other posts. Oh, that's a Periscope one. I will literally just share things, and some of them aren't even product related, but this is my results from the collagen contour and lip gloss that I had. So I pop that on there and I just share it. Let's see what else we've got. So this is like some personalisation stuff that I have as well. That was a recruitment post, but look, it doesn't look like it's a recruitment post, does it? Let's have a look. Sorry. Replenishing lipstick, all different things, completely different. Sorry, I just need a drink, I'm talking so much. That is a business page, so this is a Facebook business page, so this is public, anyone can like it, but it takes a while to build up as well. And then what else can I show you on here? Excuse me. So yeah, I put videos on there as well. So like I say, sorry, I just had like a coughing fit then. Business pages do work really well, but they take a long time to build up as well. Okay, pop some more questions below and I can help you out with anything that you're wondering. You can sell, oh, I think that's a reply to someone else. Let's see. If not, I can give you some basics about attraction marketing. So I have recruited about 300 people that have all come to me. I haven't gone to them, they've come to me. So I'm a massive fan of attraction marketing. It works really, really well. So I've literally got my top 5 tips that I popped down. Is when you're using Facebook, if you're writing a post, whether it's on your personal page, your business page, write it out. Do not press post, read it back and think, if I saw that on someone else's Facebook or Twitter, wherever it is, would that attract me to it? And if the answer's no, you don't need to send it. You need to always think, does that appeal to me? Is that attractive to me? If it is, then you post it out and you send it. No negativity. People are always watching what you are doing, even though if you don't know about it. People are always watching what you're doing, and you have to build trust in this business. You have to build trust. So people are always watching. Some people are quite cautious and they don't want to join you straight away, but they're still interested and they still think, yeah, I love what she's doing, but I'm not ready to do that yet. I get people that are asking me now, can I have more information about your business? What you're doing? You've been really successful with doing this. And I don't post any negativity, because someone that's been watching you for 6 months, 8 months, a year, that can be ruined. Everything you've built up can be ruined by one negative post. So I always say no negativity. If you're stuck in traffic and you're whinging about it, who cares? Call home. Tell someone at home about it. Or have a whinge buddy. If you want to do that, do that. So Dan, my partner, he gets it in the ear all the time from me, and no one would probably ever think that I have any down days. Everyone probably thinks that I'm happy 24/7. My Facebook is always positive, but that's because I don't share my down days. I don't share things that have happened that make me feel a bit sad. I keep them private at home, and I have someone else that I talk to about that. So always keep that excitement high. A third one, be real. Just be you. Take inspiration from people that you see are working the business the way you want to work it, but you don't need to copy them. You don't need to copy them. Take inspiration from them and then tweak it into something that would sound more like you. Because what I do see sometimes is people copying and pasting, and that network you've already got, they know you. They've seen your post before. So they'll suss if that doesn't look right. Take inspiration from people, but still be you as well. Okay, next one. What have we got? Share, not sell. We are not salespeople, so quit thinking that we have to sell. We don't sell, we share. So that is how I got into the business. I use our whitening toothpaste. I posted my before and after picture on my Facebook, and it went absolutely nuts. Everyone was like, what is that? I want teeth like that. I never once said, I'm selling this. I just was like, oh my god, look at the results from my teeth whitening, my whitening toothpaste. That is all I put. And then I drive people to my inbox. That's what you want to do. You want people to go into your inbox, because that's where you can build relationships. If you were to sell, which we don't do on social media, but for example, say you put a post that was a selling post, like, I'm selling this, and you give everything away, people aren't going to contact you. But if you create curiosity around it, and it makes people say, what is that product? How long has she been using that for? I wonder how much that is. Guess what? They're going to inbox you, and they're going to ask you them questions, or they're going to comment below your results picture and say, what is that? How do I get that? Where do I get it from? And that's when you inbox them. Drive everyone to your inbox. Create curiosity. Drive them to your inbox, because then you can build a relationship with them. And even what I find as well is your customers that are like that, they convert into distributors, and that's so positive. Imagine having distributors that already like the products, they already use them, and then they turn into a distributor, and you don't even have to tell them about the products because they're already using them and they already love them. And the last thing I say is celebrate success. Celebrate and celebrate. It doesn't even matter if it's something little. It doesn't. Celebrate success. Be happy. It doesn't even have to be a big thing. Like, for example, a big thing is a few of us, well, quite a lot of us, have got a success trip to Miami. That's a massive thing to celebrate. But I also celebrate smaller things, that someone's joined my business. Congratulations on starting your new business venture. I'm still celebrating success. It comes in all different ways. Or I'm celebrating someone that's just had their first sign up, so they're really building their business. I celebrate when someone signs someone up in a different country, because I say, you're building an international business. That's insane. That deserves success. I even celebrate when people have helped someone else out when they didn't have to do that, just to show how kind they are. That is celebrating all successes. It is what you choose it to be. It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be about earning lots of money. It doesn't have to be about earning all these trips. It doesn't have to even be about pin titles. It is just celebrating something that has put a smile on your face, and it helps others do the same. It's really, really simple when you just strip it back. Don't complicate things. Keep everything like super, super simple, because when you start complicating things, that's when the results don't happen. I mean, I always say this business is so straightforward. It is not easy by any means. But it is so straightforward. All we do is that we share products that we like, and we share a business opportunity that's helping to change our lives. That's all we do. And don't be scared to talk to people about the business or the products. Think of it. You're here to serve people. You're here to give value to people. That is what you're here to do. So if you go in with the attitude, I need to get a certain number of sign-ups, I need to get a certain number of points, then you're setting yourself up to fail already. If you go with the attitude is that I have something amazing and I want to change as many lifestyles as possible. I know someone that I know that I could help. They always say that they don't like their skin and that they have acne problems. I have something that's going to help them. Always be there to serve and help others. Always make it about others, and then naturally you'll just get the rewards from doing that. Okay, so it's not about you and how many people you sign up and how many points you're going to get and how much income you're going to have. It is about other people. How many other people are you going to help have a better lifestyle? How many people are you going to help have better products within their day-to-day life? That is it. It is so easy. Do not complicate things. And what I say as well is, if you're getting results doing something, don't stop doing it. Carry on doing it. If you aren't getting any results, then you need to switch it up a little bit and try new things. But first of all, before you think, I need to switch it up, be consistent. You have to try something for months and be consistent with it till you know whether that's the right avenue, that's the right niche for you to go down. Be consistent with it. It is trial and error. It really is. I know I'm making it sound like it's really simple, but it is. It's not easy, but it is really straightforward. How often do you meet with your team? Okay, so the beauty of this is, because we're on social media, we get to chat all day long anyway through Facebook, Messenger. We have Periscope, we have Zoom calls, we have Fuse calls. So we have all the online materials there as well, but I am a firm believer that it is powerful still to meet face to face. So for example, so I live in the UK for those that aren't in the UK, and I live near Milton Keynes. We have our Milton Keynes business briefing and training tonight, and I'll be there, and I get to meet a lot of my team. I'm bringing guests with me, and that's so powerful, as when you go to these little meetings or these little events and you see other people, it just feels more real, because it's just real life. There's actually someone that's standing there in front of you sharing their story, and it's real. So it's really powerful, and what I find as well is it actually boosts people. It's kind of like you're sharpening your saw a little bit, that it boosts people up, like, wow, this is pretty awesome. There's actually other people doing this. They're here for free as such, sharing their tips, sharing their advice. The more people you help, whether you're booking in calls with people, Skype calls, you're messaging people, you're meeting face to face, whatever you're doing, as long as you're talking to people, it's the right thing. Absolutely. Sorry, I missed a few more questions there. I know it kind of touched on. Which is best, keeping your Facebook profile private or public? Okay, so this is a bit of, not a touchy one, but everyone has their different views. So I'll share what I do. I have my Facebook profile public, so anyone can see it. Everyone can see all my posts. Anyone can see all my pictures, including pictures of my son. And I don't mind that, but I know there's some parents that do not want random people to see pictures of their children, which I totally understand as well. We're all different. From my point of view, actually putting pictures of Cody actually attracts parents to me. It actually attracts that you can be a mum and you can run a business, and it's a public profile. But what I say to people that would like their profile public but they don't want to share pictures of their children, because that's usually what it comes down to, is that Facebook do allow you to have a play with things. So you can put on there, you can post a picture and just say that you only want it to go to your friends. So you pick what pictures and who sees what. It's really clever that they allow you to do that. So I have it public as I want everyone to see what I can offer them, and if they come across my page, then I want them to have a snoop and see what it's about, as that's why I have so many people that have signed up under me that I have no idea who they are. They are a cold market as such to me, but it's because my Facebook is public, so people can have a little browse, see what I'm doing before they actually even ask the initial questions. So it is a personal one. There is a lot of strong leaders that have private profiles as well. It is purely down to you. Again, I don't think that determines your success whatsoever. It is just down to you and how you want to do it, and I have mine public. Oh, I missed the last question again, sorry, can you post it again? It's because it doesn't stay up for very long. But I really hope this is helping. Some people are more open than others. Oh, that's replying to someone else. Perfect. So what is the time? Oh my god, we've been on for like 40 minutes. That's gone really quick. Hazel, do you catch your scopes? Catch, is that where you can upload videos? Because I'm going to sound like a right weirdo now, but I googled myself the other day and loads of these catch videos comes up and I had no idea what it was, and it was me presenting in all these different places. So I haven't actually used it before, but I think now I've seen it, I'm going to have a little look at what actually this catch, is it Catch Me or something, what it's called? So I'm going to have a little look what that's about. What do you use for business calls? Group video. Business calls, as in if someone wanted to join the business and have more information, then I would literally just call them. Or what I find, because I'm building around the globe, if they're not from the UK, then we'll catch up through Skype. But if it's an initial someone that's in the UK, they're interested, they want more information, then I'd literally just call them, unless they said, can we catch up on FaceTime or Skype. How many hours do you dedicate daily? Okay, so if you're full-time in this business, you need to be dedicating a lot of hours from this. So one of my mentors taught me that you have to have me time in the beginning. So what I do is I don't wake up now and I don't look at my messages straight away or anything like that. I literally have my breakfast, get my little boy sorted, make sure everything's nice and calm and perfect, and then I'll start working. But I literally put in about 12 hours a day. I really do. When I was part-time, when I had a full-time job, I I would start my business at about 8 p.m. and I'd work through till 1, 2, 3 in the morning. So it depends how much you want this. And what I say as well, if you can only dedicate 2 hours a day because of your current commitments, that is absolutely fine. What you need to do is, you don't need to give 100% of your time to this business. You don't need to do that. But the time that you do dedicate, give your 100%, give your all to it. Because you could do 12 hours of this business and not be productive, not be proactive. And if you give yourself 2 hours of pure, intense working, contacting people, posting, talking, catching up with people, you can probably get more done giving 100% in the 2 hours that you decide to commit. And another thing, what helps as well, don't schedule a day to do this. You need to be consistent. You need to be working your business every single day, especially if you're doing it through social media, because you want to build the engagement up. And say you said, right, I'm dedicating a Saturday afternoon or Saturday all day to my business, and that's what you do every week, and you'll find you're not getting results. That's why, break it down. Do a little bit each day. That's what you need to do. That's going to build consistency. That's going to build engagement. That's going to build trust. Every single day, do a bit on your business. Don't leave it for big chunks now and again. Every single day, have your daily checklist, your daily tasks. Tick it off when you go. If you know you want to talk to 5 people today and you want to post 5 times on Facebook, have it down on a checklist and tick it off so you know you've done what you're supposed to do that day. Keep it simple. Don't complicate it. Keep it really simple. Have your checklists. Work hard now, exactly. And I mean, I'm 27 years old, so I joined the business 10 months ago, so I was 26 when I joined, and I've always been one of these people that, even I've been a rich person with a poor bank account, I've just known that I was meant for better things. I've always known that I'm going to give an amazing lifestyle for my family. I've always known that, but my lifestyle didn't reflect it most of the time, but I knew it was going to happen. So just have that belief in you. If you really want it, it's going to happen. And this is where people filter out, because people say they want it, but they're not willing to put the work in. They're not willing to dedicate time. They're not willing to sacrifice. They're not willing to sacrifice not watching EastEnders to get on a training call. That makes the difference. You have to make the sacrifices. And I remember when I started this business around my full-time job, I was working my arse off for 8 weeks. I did not sleep. I think I had about 3 hours sleep in the evening, at night time. I was up at 5:30. I was exhausted. I was so tired. But I put all that work in, and then 3 months later, I could leave my 9-to-5 job. So it is worth it. Sacrifice what you have now, because it is worth it. It's hard, but everything is worth it. And let me assure you, everyone has struggles as well. Everyone has struggles. Everyone has problems. It is normal day-to-day life, but it's how we handle them situations that makes us stronger. It completely does. Can you tell us your daily task list? Yeah, so this is just a rough one that I did, but so this is what I do. So I'll read it out. It's easier because it might be a bit blurry. Okay, so this is what I'm full-time in this business, so this is what I do every single day, and I do other things as well. So I'm talking to the team, I'm doing videos, I'm doing trainings as well, but this is kind of what I do so I can tick off as well. So I read my definite purpose statement, so that's where I visualize myself in a year's time. I read that out loud every single morning. I make sure that I have 10 new contacts every single day, and when I do this, I don't even mean about talking to them about the business. It could be that I've just started a relationship with them, I've just got a new contact, I'm building that up with them. I aim to sell 3 products every single day. I have a follow-up from my previous day, which I tick off again. I call 3 people within my whole downline just to see how they're getting on, just to say well done to them, whatever it may be. As when I first started the business, I hated calling people. I hated it. So I knew that that was an area that I had to get out of my comfort zone and start doing. And now I find it really, really easy to do. I actually really enjoy calling people now. But before, I hated being on the phone. I hated it. And now I love it because I've made myself do it, and that's why I like it now. And then I do 3 Facebook shout outs, I do 5 posts on my business page, I do 5 posts on my normal Facebook just throughout the day. Timings, have have fun with it, play with it. 30 minutes self-development every single day. And then what I also do, because I have my team groups, I post in there as well. So that is what I do day to day. So I hope that helps. We've been ages, it's gone so quick. So I'm just going to wrap up now, but I'll definitely do another Periscope soon. Have a really good evening, morning, wherever you're from, whatever it is. Be productive and get things done. So thanks for listening, guys, and I'll